Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I was up till 1 a.m. watching the Timberwolves beat the LA Lakers, just for the record. Kind of a surprise in that series. We're very excited. So,
The Cavs are ready for you.
okay, great. So I appreciate your background very much and your commitment to science and economic opportunity. I view this being from a state with 15 Fortune 500 companies, fourth for ag exports, Mayo Clinic, a big medical device presence, that we're literally on this cusp of economic expansion, or we're on it, I should say, with everything from mapping of the human genome to the work that's been done on AI. If we, long as I'm going to ask about this, put some rules in place. But I am concerned, and my colleagues have asked you about this, just about these tariffs setting us backwards with the rest of the world. I cannot tell you how concerned I am about this, because not everyone, Tim Cook can get into the White House, but my little company down that makes high chair stuff, Busy Baby, she can't get in there, and she can't get at the investment meetings, doesn't know which tariffs are going to change, what's going to happen. And so I just hope you'll be a voice on that front. So first question I have, National Science Foundation grants, and the administration has cut off hundreds of these grants, including at the University of Minnesota. And this scientific research going on again, very exciting. Will you commit to funding the NSF, and will you commit to restoring funding for the NSF grants?
Commerce doesn't fund NSF. I'm reasonably familiar because when I was undersecretary, and we also do work with NSF at South Pole and elsewhere. Mm-hmm. And so certainly NSF's a very important aspect to funding research, but I don't have that scope.
Will you be an advocate for it, was probably the better words.
I will certainly be supporting S&T and investment. And I think, as you know, Senator, when the sequester was lifted last time, the president signed the quantum bill, the AI bill, and so on. Mm-hmm. And I was certainly a part of both supporting that and executing on that.
Speaking of AI, we've had a lot of bipartisan work over here, still haven't really passed. Senator Thune and I have a base bill for non-defense applications of AI. Talk about what your priorities would be for AI. I'm just concerned that we haven't put in place any guardrails, and that could actually set everyone back if we don't do that.
So it's a long topic, having Bill.
You can't filibuster.
I'll try to stay narrow, Senator. The opportunity set for AI is so incredibly broad. I think it's very important to allow every medical device maker and every company out there to look at AI for operations and allow people to expand. I'm on the board of Dominion Energy, which is currently, I'll be resigning if I'm so lucky to be confirmed, but using AI for utility operations, for dispatching power plants, to storms. You could use this for weather, so getting to NOAA.
Got it.
There's a long list, and want to try to facilitate all the different opportunities, including within the scope of commerce.
Yes, and I just would hope that you would be an advocate, I can ask this more in writing, just for some rules of the road in place. Because even the companies want this, and we can talk about it more back and forth or meet about it. Okay, rural exports, Senator Hoeven and I passed legislation on this. We have the Foreign Commercial Service, but in a lot of areas, they don't have a big company might have, full-time trade expert on a certain part of the world. And this Rural Export Center in Fargo assists rural small businesses to access international markets. And you may not be familiar with the details, but would you commit to supporting the work of the Commerce Department with rural exports?
Yes, Senator.
Okay, thank you. We talked about CHIPS and Science broadband program. Had a confirmation come through this committee on that. As you know, we allocated a lot of money, hasn't really gone out quite yet. We don't want to get back into that whole history, but we do have to get it out. And are you committed to getting that funding out to the states and to work?
Yes, Senator.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.